Hello everyone, my name is Myiesha and I'm a beauty director here at Sephora.
And it's Jeffrey here, also a beauty director.
And this video is all about Valentine's Day.
Love is in the air. L'amour.
Valentine's Day is more about like me and my mom buying fragrances for each other than it is about romantic dinners. And it's also my dog's birthday.
So cutie,
I think too, if you're not in a relationship, just do something for you. But we have some really romantic picks if you are in a relationship. I think you are really going to enjoy what we have here.
And of course, you know that around Valentine's Day, it's always customary to gift fragrance. I think it's a classic gift that everybody knows and loves. So in this video, we're going to talk about some of our must-haves and some fun new ones, some old ones, just a good like Valentine's Day mix, if you will.
Think about who you want to give this to. I feel like everyone in the studio kind of like gravitated towards one or the other or two or more. So you're really going to like this. So our first fragrance, I feel like it's slowly becoming a classic. Maybe it came out maybe 2 years ago or so. And this is from Tom Ford. This is Ombre Leather. Like I don't even joke with you when we sprayed this. Like everyone in the studio ran up and we're so in love with it. It kind of smells like a cowboy. So leather, of course, is a signature note. It smells like good, like genuine leather, soft, supple leather. Cardamom, if you are someone who doesn't cook, you don't know cardamom is sort of like a very robust minty type of spice. And it also has patchouli in it. It's a gender neutral fragrance. I actually find that I like to layer a little bit of a citrus or a floral over it, just a touch.
Nice.
So it just has this sort of like neutralness, like sensuality to it. So I like to layer it on top of like a lemon minty like body lotion or something would be really, really nice. I find with Tom Ford fragrances, especially their Metalique fragrance, spraying it on the skin is going to give you the best representation of the fragrance because you know
durability. As you know.
For sure. So if you are trying this in the store or you have a sample of it, be sure to also spray it on the skin and really like give it a moment. It's quite nice. Again, gender neutral, so you can have this in the bathroom and you can customize it and share it with your loved ones and kind of create new things. It smells different on everyone too.
Amazing.
It's a little sweeter on me, I think. I use my Josie Maran body butter, so it's a little sweeter on me.
It's a little known fact. I actually used to live on a ranch, and we actually had horses, and oftentimes I would go out with my dad and saddle them up, and it definitely has that smell. Very nostalgic for me. I'm obsessed with it. I actually am probably going to gift it to my dad just because I think he would really enjoy it. I own this fragrance, and I love to give him ones that I love. So this one's definitely one that I'm going to share.
Very nice. If I can get my boyfriend to actually wear a fragrance, then maybe he'll wear this one.
Next up, this is from Joe Malone, and this is Wood Sage and Sea Salt. Now, I have to spray this one right away because I'm obsessed with it.
Yes.
But I really love it. This is literally going to be kind of like a walk on the beach, maybe in the Hamptons, kind of somewhere just where kind of like the water meets the sand and you have those beautiful kind of dry woods that wash up and, you know, you can smell the salt ocean air. Very refreshing, very light, like cool, airy day. This would be really great for someone who kind of maybe has to go to work where in an environment where they can't really wear a lot of like...
Or no windows.
Yeah, oh my God, yeah. Oh yeah, so you can imagine being outside. Oh my God, I love that.
It layered really nicely over the ombre leather because it has that kind of citrusy, like light, airy scent to it. And this one's a little bit more sensual and has a little bit more of a heavier base, I would say. The cardamom and the sage, I always like fragrances that have spices in them that I cook with because it just reminds me of home. But it's very, very nice.
And as we know, sage is just by nature, it's very calming and soothing to the spirit. Kind of helps to ground you. So this is really great for a Libra like me that needs to be pulled down sometimes. I love this.
I do that for you as a Taurus.
Yeah. We got spirit. Yes, we do. We got spirit. How about you?
So our next fragrance, I think, is sort of, the traditional Valentine's Day. It's even pink and, gives you those vibes of flowers and whatnot. So this is from Maison Margiela, and this is the replica Springtime in the Park. Actually, this is set in Shanghai, which is really cool. So when you look at the fragrance, the label, it'll tell you what time and what place, because replica is supposed to replicate memories, whether you've experienced them or not, or you do want to experience them. And this one is actually Shanghai 2019. A lot of them are set in like the 70s in New York and things like that.
This one's very modern for sure.
So this has pear, which I love anything with pear. It smells delicious. Lily of the Valley, and also a musk. So I'm actually going to do a triple layer.
Ooh, taking it there.
I do it all the time because I feel like you unintentionally do triple layers when your sweater has one fragrance and your shirt has another, your body lotion has whatever. So you do it all the time. You just don't realize it. So the pear, the lily of the valley, and the musk. I feel like musk, like the Tom Ford, has that sort of like pheromone type situation going on. Musk always smells better on the skin versus on the little strip. It's really nice. Kind of smells like an icicle now.
I mean, now this whole little mix is delicious. Oh, wow. So, you smell like a little candy confection.
I know. Really, really nice. So I've done a fragrance layering video, but just think about, if your fragrances are a little bit, this one has a little bit more sensuality. It's a little heavier. It has a good, nice little base to it. It smells like clean skin with the leather, and then these are a little bit more fruity and has a sage in it, and the musk kind of works with that one, so it makes sense. It all comes together in a really nice way, but definitely love Replica because you can experience something that
a memory that might not even be yours.
I want to go to Shanghai now.
Yeah, exactly. I love that. Now, I also love it to take it even further. Like, if you kind of spray it on the night that you're going out on a date night, you can always remember that first date or whatever like that. Because, fragrance is so connected to memory. So adding it to, your date night just makes it a little bit more special.
I love when I, walk into a room and I'm like, there's something from my childhood here. Some Givenchy something that I used to wear. So you can definitely, tag that memory to a fragrance. I want to go to your apartment and shift over everything
oh my God. And then she comes home and she's like, yeah. So next up we have a fragrance from Atelier. Now I love Atelier cologne. They do really beautiful fragrances that definitely really envelop you in kind of like this story.
They're so good about that. Yes. We both collect Atelier and we have so much of it, and the stories are really cool. If you are not familiar with the stories they have behind each fragrance, research them. They always have beautiful imagery as well.
And this one's no exception. This one's really all about a love story in moonlight, which I really love. So from Atelier Cologne, we have Love Osmanthus. This is a cologne absolute or a pure perfume. So this is really great. It's a super durable wear. It lasts forever on the skin, and this one smells like a dream. I'm obsessed. Now, I really like this one too because it's kind of like an East meets West sort of story. You have Osmanthus, which is really cultivated in China, a really beautiful little flower. And then you also have cedarwood from America. And I'm obsessed with cedarwood too because, again, growing up on the ranch in Texas, cedar was everywhere. And if you had allergies, it was a sitch. So if you...
Everything's cocktail related to me, and I don't even really drink. This smells like a good mimosa too.
Yeah, she's a little bit juicy.
It smells really good.
This whole story behind this one is kind of like a love story in moonlight, like a couple kind of laying under the stars, falling in love for the first time in the park, which I really love. Boo, love. So definitely check this one out. If you want to gift something that kind of sparks the mood and gets somebody going, this is definitely one to try.
So there you go. We have some really great picks. Think about who you maybe want to gift this to. Sometimes the gift is you smelling good for your partner, so maybe buy it for yourself.
Exactly.
I feel like I need to add a few of these. I do have the ombre leather at home. I feel like I need to add a few of these others to my collection to kind of round it out a bit. So start getting your wheels turning about Valentine's Day and how you're going to spend it.
Now, if you just love, be sure to drop some heart emojis in the comment section below. I think that we want to be squishy in the comments for this one, so give us all the love. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, be sure to do so because you're missing out on amazing content like this. And until next time, we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.